Philip Hammond's EU speeches blocked by Downing Street. Theresa May will use a series of speeches from the Tory Brexiteers Liam Fox, Davis and Boris Johnson before finally setting out her vision for Britain's post-EU future. This news comes ahead of next month's crunch negotiations with the EU. Mrs May has left Chancellor Philip Hammond out of the three-week process, which could cause tensions within the Conservative Party. Mr Hammond's exclusion will unease his pro-EU supporters, who regard him as a check on the hard Brexiteers. The Chancellor has been outspoken in his desire to see the UK remain as close as possible to the European Union after Brexit. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos last month, he said he wanted to see just very modest changes in the current trading arrangement. But several senior ministers, including Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, are gunning for a clean break from Brussels. The first speech, which is scheduled for this Wednesday, will see Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson arguing for national unity over Brexit. Wednesday, March 8, 2017, he described the legalization of same-sex marriage as damaging for the Conservative Party, but also said in time he will come to terms with the change. On Saturday, the Prime Minister will speak about the UK's security partnership with the bloc. Speeches from Brexit Secretary Davis and International Trade Secretary Mr Fox will then follow over the next fortnight. Cabinet Office Minister David Lidington will be the only Remain backer to speak, as Number 10 aims to clamp down on MPs holding the Prime Minister to ransom over a soft Brexit. Mrs May plans to set out her goals in a speech billed within Whitehall as the sequel to her Lancaster House address last year, when she first declared that she wanted the UK to leave the single market and customs union. Mr Hammond's exclusion will unease his pro-EU supporters. This comes after the cabinet failed to reach a breakthrough earlier this week, when senior ministers met at Number 10 to talk about what kind of future relationship Britain should seek with the bloc in the next round of negotiations. The Prime Minister's inner circle is reportedly deeply divided over whether to pursue a hard or soft Brexit. And according to reports, people lived to the stereotypes during the talks, which focused on Northern Ireland and immigration. Home Secretary Amber Rudd sought to play down any divide over Brexit and dismissed reports of a coup to unseat Mrs May and replace her with a Brexiteer. Mrs May has left Chancellor Philip Hammond out of the three-week process. Speaking on the BBC's Andrew Marr show on Sunday, she said, "I have a surprise for the Brexiteers, which is the subcommittee that meets in order to help make these decisions is more united than they think. We meet in the committee. We meet privately for discussions. I think that we will arrive at something which suits us all. There will be choices to be made within that, but we all want the same thing, which is to arrive at a deal which works for the UK." It has been claimed a well-placed cabinet source described the meeting as robust.